Reading Sophisticated Intuition here with your September mid-month messages. Keep in mind this is a general message and may not resonate with all of you. Also, the concept of time is an illusion, so although the message is intended to cover the remaining of September, whenever you come across this message is when it's meant for you. Before we begin, I just want to let you all know I will be adding birthday messages for each zodiac within their month, so be sure to subscribe to be notified when the birthday messages have been delivered. All right, so let's begin. This is for the sign of Libra, angels, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, and the Holy Spirit. What is it that they need to know for the remainder of September? For the sign of Libra, Spirit, what is it that they need to know for the remainder of September? Beautiful. Not too many. I am loving the energy that we are going into this autumn season. Your commitment is being tested is at the bottom of the deck, okay? You see how the moon is kind of like in that light, dark shadow phase? It's almost giving me that yin-yang, okay? So there's some type of balance that's happening out of a test in your commitment. This doesn't necessarily mean your romantic commitment. This is your commitment to self, your commitment to source, your commitment to your career, whatever it is. There's some type of balancing that's happening through a test of your commitment, through a test of your faith almost, okay? All right, let me get all of the cards. For those of you who are new, I pull all of the cards so that I can get all of the information and then provide you an intuitive message. Spirit, this is for the sign of Libra. What is it that they need to know for the remainder of September? Wow, who got this combination? Oh, come on. Let me try to pull it into frame here. Oh, I think it was Aries. And I may even just make a note of it in the description because it was the exact same cards, a little out of a different placements, and I have done several readings since that one. Okay, so please go check that out. I'm going to tell you that right now. You may be connected to an Aries because I think it was Aries. It was either Aries or Pisces. I'm going to watch them back intentionally so that I can note it in the description because I really feel like there's a strong connection here. Okay. Let me go ahead and finish up though and get your message, but there seems to be a strong connection to that reading that I did. Okay. All right, this is, okay, for Libra, for the remainder of September. Okay, all right, Chariot at the bottom of the deck. A lot of folks are just moving on, moving forward quickly. I just heard get out of Dodge, okay? Getting out of Dodge. All right. Let me clarify. Yeah, you're leaving something behind, I feel like. Okay, Libra? Let's see. Let me clarify. Yeah. Yeah. Libra, what is it that they need to know for the remainder of September? Okay. For Libra. Wow. All right. Okay, Libra. Let's see here. 9 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Nine of Cups does talk to us about wish fulfillment and destiny. So there is that element here. However, I'm seeing a situation that's causing maybe some overindulgence as well. Okay. But there is a new start beginning, okay? And that may not be you, Libra, but someone else, because you've decided to go your own way, like they start drinking too much. I don't mean to laugh because it's not a funny situation. We don't want anyone to be under any substance abuse, but it feels like the leaving kind of is a catalyst for someone to start overdoing too much of something, whether it's shopping, drinking, some type of substance, okay? Or addiction even, okay? All right, so Sagittarius, I see, has come out. And like I thought, I don't know if I mentioned that earlier, but almost all of the readings have suggested that this particular message is carrying us over into the end of the year. And that's what I'm getting off of the energy of the Sagittarian card. However, you could be connected to a Sagittarius because there's another card here that may suggest that. But we don't get caught up in the genders or signs because it's all energy. So you or someone you're connected to could be operating as a Sagittarius. The IC has is drawing me in. Why? Because the High Priestess is also here in your reading. And Sagittarians happen to be I would say that there's a race between Sagittarius and Pisces, but being the most intuitive signs within the zodiac. Excuse me. So there's an energy here of utilizing your intuition to make your decisions moving forward, okay? Sixth house, daily routine, okay? This has come out here. This card always signifies to me two meanings, okay? So it's going to resonate with you where it does. One is that there's a shift in your daily routine. So oftentimes when we're talking about romance, someone's moving in and now you have to consider them in the morning. You've got to make 2 cups of coffee instead of 1, right? But then there's also the potential here for something in your health that is going to change, okay? And affect your daily routine. So now, you just recently been diagnosed with diabetes or something like that. And now daily you have to take your insulin. Okay. So something to that effect. This card also signifies to me people who work in the healthcare field. Okay. And something changing within their working environment. Okay. So there's 3 different messages there. Take it and apply it to where it resonates for you. But ultimately what it's saying is that there is a change in your daily routine. Okay. And it very well could be about love. Venus has showed up here for you, Libra. So this is beautiful energy, right? This is the Empress in the traditional tarot. And so she talks about creativity, abundance. She is the manifestation of love in the physical realm. I love it. All right. So it seems to be that I just heard, that your routine is going to change because of this relationship or this connection. Okay, a new start is coming. I want to show you this Sagittarius card, and a new start is coming, same color scheme, right? So I'm really drawn to that. So there is definitely some freshness, some newness coming in, and some of you may be getting into a new relationship with someone brand spanking new. Okay, so not necessarily someone from the past, and certainly we can see that moving forward with that Chariot here. Okay, you just decided to go forward with this new relationship. Look at the bigger picture, and the arrow, it was pointing. I'm not gonna probably be able to. But it's pointing straight up to this daily routine. So when we look at the bigger picture comes out, it tells me that maybe we have some indecision or some, and my eyes itching like crazy, y'all. Some indecision or some hang-ups about getting into this new start, okay? Whatever it is, whether it's a business venture or it's a romantic relationship. There's some element here of nervousness surrounding it, okay? But Spirit is trying to tell you to look at the bigger picture. Look at what this is going to manifest into. Look at what this is going to turn into, okay? Believe in the impossible. And that's coming right underneath that Venus love card. Believe in the impossible. So like I said, someone in the connection may have some cold feet, okay, about getting into it. And it's not about you or you. For you, it's not about them. It may be some residual trauma that you're clearing from previous connections, okay? Here we are, the Two of Swords and Justice, okay? So you were in this energy, not knowing which way to go, what decision to make, and now a decision has been made, okay? A just and fair decision has been made in your favor. It's almost as if, sometimes for some of us, we have such a hard time getting out of our own way that the universe will come right on in. The divine will come in and just make the decision for you. Nope, you don't need this person in your life. Let them go. Yes, I want you to take this job, and no other job is calling you back but this one. This is the one for you. It's kind of an energy like that for you, Libra, okay? And then look at you with the Knight of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles running after your stability, running after your physical material manifestation of abundance, okay? That's what I'm getting out of this, okay? Look, and he has the bow and arrow on his back, and that's coming right underneath the look at the bigger picture. So it's almost as if you're shooting your shot at something, okay? Yeah. All right, then we have the King of Swords, okay, with the Nine of Wands. And now, like I said, these three cards, Two of Swords, Knight of Swords, and the King of Swords, if I'm not mistaken, all three came out in a earlier reading. There's no way that those three cards, I make sure that I separate them when I stick them back in the deck before I reshuffle. And so it's impossible, okay? Well, anything is possible, but there's just no way that they would have come out in that same way. So there is a connection here to one of the other zodiacs, and I want to say it was either Aries or Pisces, but I'm not certain. I'm going to run back the recordings, and I'm going to notate it in the description for you, okay? It may not be on the first run, so you may very well have to come back and re-watch your video, or come back later and check the description for that notation. But in your reading, the King of Swords here with the Nine of Wands, this is telling me I'm getting this reflective energy, okay, about some things that have hurt you in the past. I'm getting this as past energy because, got a card stuck to my elbow, hold on. It's telling you right above it to believe in the impossible, okay? Now the King of Swords, what he does is he makes very clear decisions, head over heart decisions, okay? Just like the King of Wands, he's very strategic in his deciding, okay? But he's up on this mountain to clear his thoughts so that he can make those clear decisions, okay? And clear out all of the noise. Like I told the other sign, all of these birds and bees and everything else, bats and everything that's all around here, he's up here to clear out the noise, yet they followed him here. Okay, so there's something about that with the Nine of Wands here, okay? I think that you might be having a hard time getting away from distractions, Libra, okay? Because the way even that the Knight of Swords is like in flight here, taking off, like, I got to get away from here, okay? I just had a moment like that, and it was wonderful. Sometimes you just need to get away, okay? And that's an energy that I'm getting. You need to get away so that you can clear your mind and make these decisions with your head and not your heart, okay? Here we have the Ten of Cups with the Nine of Swords, okay? I'm going to go ahead and clarify this because it looks like there's some tossing and turning fears and worries about an outcome with your family or something that you are wanting emotional fulfillment with, all right? So let me clarify. 10 of Cups with the 9 of Swords. Why is this here for Libra? Please, Spirit. Okay. 7 of Wands. Yeah, there's something that you're on the defense about here, Libra. Certainly. Look, King of Swords again. This is some very defensive energy that you've got going on here. Although there's a new start coming in and Spirit is asking you to have faith and believe in the impossible, there's something that's got you or someone that you're connected to on the defense, okay? Then we have the 8 of Wands with the 10 of Wands, okay? So there's a message, some communication coming in to let you know that your burdens are over, okay? Yeah, that you can put that down. Whatever this is, you can put that down. 10 of Wands, okay? And I'm getting that, the 10 of Wands gives me that building energy. It's always, I feel like he's got these 10 wands and he's going to go, make a teepee or a house or something, lay some foundation down or something with those 10 wands. And then you have the 8 of Wands here. So there's some type of communication coming in, maybe about building something, okay? A house, a relationship, a partnership, something to that effect, okay? And now we have the Two of Wands with the High Priestess. So you know which way you need to go. Okay, you're struggling with decision up here at the beginning. Okay, with the Two of Swords and the King of Swords, you know, needing to take a time out and get your thoughts together and make this decision. But the decision seems to be being made on your behalf here. Okay, and when it comes down, when that decision comes down, you realize what path you need to take. Two of Wands, High Priestess. Okay. Okay, Libra. All right. Let me get the romance angels for you. Yeah, that justice, that's you. That's your energy right there. Okay. For Libra, please. What is it that they need to know for the remainder of September? This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Okay? So, for those of you who are, you know, this is geared towards your romance, know that this is the one, okay? But you do know that with the High Priestess here and the Two of Wands. You do. Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So I feel like get in a spirit of playfulness. Be childlike. It's almost giving me that Six of Cups energy, you know, where, you know, we have to connect to our inner child at times so that we can just enjoy this life in this present moment. You know, if we're always so serious is what I'm getting with this King of Swords. I just keep coming back to him. He came out twice. So there's this element of seriousness. Okay. And we need to just kind of, like I said, be childlike. Okay, be playful. Use your imagination and be creative even. Okay. All right. So I'm using the fairies to get some messages for us for the remainder of September. As we move into the autumn season, I just felt it was appropriate for the fairies. Let's see. Yep, look. Okay. Goodbye to the old, hello to the new. You finished one part of your life and now a new and even better part is beginning. Okay, that's the card that flew out for you. Okay, you see all that greenery there? That's giving me earth energy and grounding. Okay, beautiful, beautiful energy. But let me just also show you that at the bottom of the deck is let go. Okay, so whether that's letting go of the actual person, place, or thing, or something that's surrounding that circumstance so that you can follow the path that you're supposed to be on, okay? That you know you're supposed to be on with this High Priestess coming out here. All right, let me get your spiritual guidance from the White Light Oracle. This is for Libra for the remainder of September. Well, okay. Let's see. You got 2. Beautiful. I don't think I've gotten that one before. Okay. Spirit Bear, frequency 396. Okay. This again is taking me into that winter season, right? The bears go into hibernation. Okay. I love it. All right. Archon Barbello. Beautiful. She's very guarded at her heart center, right? At her heart chakra is very guarded. Let's see what's going on here. Spirit Bear of frequency 396. You're being healed from guilt and fear. Such emotions will no longer steal your personal power or dissuade you from confidence, happiness, and realizing your own worth. No matter how unlikely it may seem, you are going to emerge from a spiritual winter into light and life. The divinely ordained time for your liberation, healing, and emergence is much closer than you realize. Abundant blessings are stirring and shall soon manifest. Yes, you are being liberated. Let me put this book down for just a moment. You're being liberated from this back and forward mindset here. Okay? Love it. Okay. So the second one is Archon Barthelo. Your biology and gender are creative and powerful means for you to express your soul path. Sometimes you may feel limited by gender constraints or stereotypes, but your spirit can never be restricted or controlled. Embrace the journey of what it feels like to be you in your own body. There is much benefit and healing to be gained through an embrace of your of your life journey, including the deeper experience of the absolute freedom of your spirit. I love that because I think that that speaks a little bit. Now that's going to be very specific because everyone's not going through that process, but I think that speaks a little bit to like our transgender community who sometimes feel trapped, right, in this body of male or female, but truthfully they are one or the other, in spirit. And so I feel like that's a message, very specific message, but anyone who may be going through the challenge of accepting yourself as well as anyone else, your loved ones accepting your change and your transformation. Yeah, that just tied everything back in here. Okay. Certainly, how are you going to tell your mother, your father, your parents, okay, your grandparents, who's going to be still by your side at the end of the day? These are the things, okay? But you are being liberated from your mind, okay? Now, obviously, everyone is not going through the transgender situation or circumstance, so apply it as it resonates. You might be transitioning from something else, okay, in life, finances. You might have been the CEO of a company. Stay with me, Libra. You may have been the CEO of a company, and now you just up and quit your job to become a pizza delivery. I know, I'm laughing, but you find peace and solace in that. It's a huge transformation. It's a huge transition. It is going from one level to the other. How are you going to explain that to your family and friends, right? Use that example and apply it to where it fits, okay? Love, love, love this energy for you. I think that's all that I have for you, Libra. Love and light.